friends, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but listen, I just can't commit to this on a weekly basis alongside all of the other things, especially at Christmas. It was just too much. So we're going to be ad hoc. Today I am doing photography for some new products that we're launching. I need to make some product, kind of reset a lot of things. And so I thought I would vlog. Currently charging all of the camera batteries and sorting out my SD cards. I also got a new tripod recently. Let me go and get it and show you. Previously, I always recommended this one, but realistically, I mean, I do use them a lot, but realistically, I have had to buy one a year for several years. I've always bought the same one, and this one broke, and I thought it might be time to try a different one. So this one feels, just looking at it, I think it is just slightly more substantial. They are very, very similar, but this one just feels like it's got a, not to use the word girth, but it's got a little bit more girth to it. It feels a bit more substantial, but it does exactly the same thing. The only thing it's missing is the lights, which I never used. The other thing that this has that the other one doesn't have is it's got, how do I use this? I was about to say, I suppose I would, no, I don't know. It's got a screw mount for my camera, so I can actually put my camera on here. But now I'm looking at it, I'm not entirely sure how I would make that work because it's, oh, here we go. It swivels. That is perfect. So either I can be using my phone or I can use an actual camera on the same thing. I mean, in theory, I could maybe mount both at the same time, which is a little bit special. It's got the same like little mini Bluetooth remote, which you can take out. I can't recommend this enough. So I'm going to link that for you below if you're interested. If you are someone who makes content for your business or for whatever reason, these are so handy. They get really tall. I've taken these on holiday with me. This is feeling very salesy. I've taken these on holiday with me to take family pictures and they are absolutely premium, but this one definitely feels more sturdy. So I'm very hopeful that I'm not going to have to keep buying this. So I'm going to set up. This is what I'm dealing with right now. I've just redecorated the kitchen. Do you love it? It's pink. And I've just gone through drawers and gotten rid of a lot of stuff. This all needs to go to the bin / recycling. And I could have done with doing this yesterday because I could really do with this space. But instead, I'm going to go and get my backdrops. And actually, maybe this is probably the nicest light. I might set up in here. Okay, first setup. Now, I may or may not keep this tile outside. I've got some random tile samples that I use like this. I've got a small one and I can't find it anywhere. I've kept that in the house. God knows where that is because that's the one I use the most. Marble feels a little bit passe in honesty, but this is where we are. So I'm going to use this little backdrop and then this as our background. I'm just going to wash this tile down. I'm also going to take, I think, some pictures of the perfume without the labels on. And then I'm going to take some maybe of me labeling them. I'm trying to get as many, and also at the same time, video. Video feels so much more important than photography these days. However, I still need the photography for the website. Today, I'm planning on doing like a whole revamp of the website for 2026. I was just waiting to do this kind of photo day first. I also have quite a lot of random stock made of candles and things. So it might be smart while I'm doing this, like in each setup, take some random clips of lighting candles, labeling candles, stuff like that. While I'm doing this, I've got my melter melting a lot of wax. I've already pre-labeled a lot of jars, but I'd run out of wax, you see. And I was waiting and waiting for my wax to come back in stock. Now I have it, I have all the oils. I feel like today I have everything. I just need to do the thing and stop planning the thing and do the thing. Did I forget that I was going to need my phone to video while I did this and that would be difficult to vlog while I was doing this? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So here's where we're at. I've just done somewhat of a water shoot. So I was looking on Pinterest at like cute product photography and it seems like quite a trend to put a product in a glass and fill it with water. I'm not sure how well this worked. It did fit nicely in the wine glass and I thought I would do something about like, it even works even if you're in dry January, that kind of thing. And then I put some water on this tile and I really liked how that was looking. I can't wait to get it on the computer later and see. And then I've been setting up different sets, I suppose. Like I've had the perfume in a handbag, in a makeup bag. I've got it like along books and things. I also need to make sure that I take the photos for the room sprays as well, because they're going to launch next week. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and yet I'm also concerned that I'm going to put all of this on my computer later and be like, this is not enough, guys. Oh, I also actually made some candles, and I put them in nice bright areas so that I could film a time lapse of them curing. And honestly, these have cured better than any other candle I've ever made, which makes me think a watch pot does set nicely. Maybe I need to do that on purpose. Like maybe it likes to be watched. It's football time. Obviously not for me, but for Milo. So I brought my computer to the car to edit these photos. I've got some really nice ones actually. And then I am editing reels, and I thought I would share how I've started to do this. So I save a reel. If you go to, I am not messing with TikTok. I will upload to TikTok, but I barely consume that. I don't understand the platform. I feel like it's not that I'm too old. I've just decided I'm not prepared to learn a new platform. So Instagram, you go to remix or remix. If you go to remix a reel, so find where that is, and you can just save it. You don't have to add anything to it. I used to do like, what's the other thing? Not remix, but like when you add something onto the end of it. Either way, if you are able to remix it, so you do like 3 little dots, remix, you can just save it. I save it onto my phone, send it to my computer, and then I create. This is because I edit. I am most comfortable editing from my computer. When I was editing things on my phone, it used to drive me insane. It also, I know this is still screen time, but it just felt like I was on my phone constantly, and it felt very, very fiddly. I edit things on my phone, on my computer all the time for YouTube. So it just feels more comfortable to me. Maybe this is not more comfortable to you, but there will be loads and loads of various softwares that you can download to do this on the computer, and I'm telling you, it's going to be easier. You've just got like more control. Maybe it's definitely a generational thing. I use Final Cut Pro. I realize this is not necessarily what everybody's going to have, but I bought this so many years ago, and it has definitely paid for itself at this point. And I save the reels. So for example, this one, I've got this one saved. If at some point I have something that I want to add to this, I can, but I've saved them as what the thing is. So for example, this one I filmed today, and I filmed it on my camera, but I just had the sound playing on my phone at the same time, which means that you can go over and over and over again. This is for the like voiceover-y things that can be quite tricky. I can film it over and over and over again, and I have it underneath. So that file down there, which you're not seeing because it's on the underneath, that's just basically acting as sound, is the reel that I saved from remixing and saving from Instagram. And then this is my clip on the top, and
every day. Not all day, every day, but every day.
But I have tons and tons and tons of outtakes, and it just meant I could keep filming and having the sound play over and over and over again on a loop, which just is like so much less pressure. My main reason for doing this was before Christmas, I spent absolutely tons of time prepping and scheduling and just like getting ahead, being like, this is going to be so great. I'm ahead of the curve here. And then something happened and I lost every single draft. I had loads of them. I'd spent so much time and I didn't have a hard copy anywhere because I was editing within the app. I just would highly recommend, even if you are continuing to edit within Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you're using, save a copy as well, even without the sound, because that was honestly fairly devastating, because although in the grand scheme it's not that important, it was so much time wasted. And a lot of the clips I couldn't film again because I was like out and about, I was with people. It was really, really frustrating. And so I found a new way, and this, I'm doing it for Smoke and Matches, and I'm doing all my personal Instagram stuff through this is like a cheat code for Instagram for me. I am now posting so much more. I'm using a system called Planoly, which I'll leave a link below. I'm sure there's a referral system, but I pay for, I've never been contacted by them. I pay for it myself. I use a system called Planoly. I'll show you it. Can I show you it? No, I'm not going to be able to show you it because I have no Wi-Fi in the car. It's not as stupid as it seems. I thought I was connected to my phone. But it's basically, you can just slot things into the day. It's just so much easier, and I can do it all from my computer because I'm old and I hate new things. Do it all from the big screen because it's a big screen activity, and I don't even have to think about it. It's just done. It's sorted out. Smashed it. Right, so I'm going to continue editing. And hopefully I'll have all these reels edited before I go home, so that then, quietly, and I won't have to listen to them, quietly while we watch TV tonight, I can just schedule them out for the next few weeks. As well as finishing editing the pictures, because I need the internet for that, and doing the update on the website. Is it 2:30 a.m? Am I still editing? Yes. Once I'm on a mission, I can't stop. But I actually just finished the photos. I have edited 35 reels. I've scheduled them for the next 15 days. All the pictures I've done like the first run through of. Tomorrow I need to do the like final edit and put them onto the website. Everything just takes longer than I anticipate. I have to go to bed because I have to get up at 6:30-ish because I'm in the office tomorrow. And these eyes, I was going to go back to the gym in the office as well tomorrow, and I don't know if I've got it in me now. Good morning. I did pretty well, actually. I got like hardly any sleep last night, but I still got up at a normal time, made coffee, made myself an enormous like full-size Stanley Cup coffee to take to work. But I also finished some little bits of photo editing this morning. And so tonight I should be good to go to just kind of like assemble a website, assemble everything. So yeah. This is what happens to me when I decide that I'm going to like stay up all night. I can kind of ride that high for a while. And then I would guess when it comes to about 7 o'clock tonight, I am going to either crash or not be able to sleep at all. It's exactly a week later. Things just got on top of me. Do you know what? That Friday night, I got home and I slept for like 6 hours on the sofa, went to bed and didn't wake up till like midday the next day. It was crazy and yet not crazy at all. My energy levels and my brain, they need to start talking to each other. Anyway, I have lots of candles to box up now. We launched gotta tell you, completely honest, we launched the room sprays. We even put them in the shop, not one bite, and it's been a week, which is disappointing, but also really surprising. I feel like the autumn winter season, and I remember this, this is not our first rodeo, this is our third time around now. I think that the autumn winter season kind of lulls you into a false sense of security and makes you think that you are a bigger business than you are. And then January comes around and you're like, oh, no one buys anything in January. Truly, we can go weeks without orders at the beginning of the year after struggling to go days without orders in November and December. But we are launching the perfume at the end of this week. So time will tell whether or not that will turn things around. We had already prepared for this. Like we'd already got kind of money in the bank, knowing that we weren't going to make a lot of money in January and February, and really kind of the first half of the year. But still, nothing, not a single bite on the day that we launched. I don't think that's ever happened. Obviously, it wasn't candles. We are going to be launching as well, or rather relaunching an old limited edition fragrance, which I want to say I'm quite hopeful about, but I was proven wrong the last time, so anything could happen. Anything could happen, as they say. But I wanted to be honest, because I know that it's frustrating when you watch videos like this and people are always talking about like how successful things are. And from the outside, I mean, honestly, from the inside, we feel pretty successful. It's not, a huge financial windfall, but in terms of small businesses, we feel pretty successful. We have taken money from our business on a regular basis. The last 6 months of the year, last year, were absolutely phenomenal for us. And the shop on top of that, it was great. We were actually making regular money, as in to take out as a wage. And so I just wanted to be super transparent and tell you, we will not be taking any money anytime soon, because that was a pretty low to get 0 sales on launch day. Yeah, absolutely nothing. So just, it happens. So now I'm going to box up all these candles. I just wanted to wrap up the vlog, say thanks for watching. It really does help me when I'm doing something to know that I am kind of filming something as well. It's definitely something ADHD. I think it is the body doubling. Even though you're not actually here with me, feeling like I'm talking to someone and it kind of makes me do something. I can't explain it. Just as I can't explain getting like 150 hours sleep at the weekend. But this is my task now. I'm actually going to go and meet Karen. We're going to go to a pottery class that we go to here and there. I'd love to do it every week, but we just don't have the time. So I think we're going to try and do it once a month. And by the end of this year, we would love to be making something that we can sell. I would absolutely love to be, even if it's like little trinket dishes or something, would love to be doing that. So I really want to persevere with it. So maybe at the end of the year, we can be like, and here, look at this. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I hope it picks up for us all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.